Just the thought of cinnamon rolls. I mean, we're not big sweet eaters, but every now and then you have to splurge.
Yeah, we do.
It's just phenomenal. Give us an overview of how this thing's gonna work.
So what I'm gonna need you to do is help me. I need to warm some milk up to about 100 degrees. I don't wanna scald it. I've already warmed 4 tablespoons of butter and I'm letting it sit to kind of get room temperature but not be hard. We don't want that. And then we're gonna take our bowl, we're gonna add 1 package of dry yeast,
All right.
a 1/4 cup of warm water, and 2 tablespoons of honey. And we're gonna stir that up and let it kind of sit for about 5 minutes till it gets a little bit bubbly. After it does that, you'll have my milk for me. We'll pour that in. We'll also pour in the butter, the 4 tablespoons, 2 eggs, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Once that's together, we're gonna start adding flour. And we're gonna add 5 cups all together. I'll add a cup at a time and then get it all to where it's kind of sticky dough. And then I'm gonna knead it by hand for about 10 minutes. Once we have everything mixed and it looks good and I've kneaded it for about 10 minutes, we'll put it in a bowl. And we're gonna oil it up. Give me a little oil on top of here too. I'm gonna rub it on there. Oil all over the place, and we're gonna let this rise for at least an hour until your food's ready. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
And there we go, I'm a mess. So if you wanna, we're gonna get a wet towel.
Let's clean up, let's get you cleaned up. And then let's start. We need a towel or something to put over
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna dampen a towel and put that over top.
Sounds good. You know what, let's get this out and get it going.
Let's see how it looks. This is actually sat a couple hours. Look
Beautiful.
how yummy that looks.
It's only got 1 ant on it.
Okay, that's perfect.
I'll get him over there.
And I'm gonna grab it, give me a little flour. And what we're gonna do is just kind of roll this out.
Now tonight we're gonna do something we haven't done for a while. I'm not sure we've done it on this show, but we talked about stacking. Now this doesn't take as long to cook as the pork. So what I'm gonna try to do is time this to be done about the same time as the pork when we pull the pork off.
All right. How's that look?
All right, beautiful. Now what do you do?
Now we have some melted butter.
How much?
I have a whole stick here. We may not need it all, but I made it just in case. It's trying to make this even. Get rid of
I'm
the
glad
straw.
we have a beautiful sanitary cooking area.
You're camping.
You're camping. People get so particular. You know, how they think they did it in the old days?
Want to smooth it with a spoon for me? Is it even?
Got a perfectly level working surface.
Smooth it a little and I'll get a little, this will help hold it. I got a little brown sugar here.
No, you got a lot of brown sugar.
I know I do. Actually, I have a 1.5 cups. We're gonna use quite a bit of it. And I got some raisins here, 'cause I know you like your raisins. I can't believe you didn't suggest raisins.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and some pecans.
Right.
Gotta give it a little bit of something. So I got some pecans, or you could put walnuts or whatever.
Thank you, Nathan Sangster.
Yeah, for the pecans.
Those are real Georgia pecans right there.
And let's do some cinnamon. We need a little bit more brown sugar. We need more sugar because it's a cinnamon roll. This has got to be sweet and wonderful and beautiful. And I'm putting about the whole, I had 1.5 cups of brown sugar here and I think I used it all. All right, I move this because I'm gonna roll this up kind of like we just did our meat.
It's all about the rolls tonight.
Yes, it is. And you know, if you wanted to, you're camping, you could freeze this just like this. But we're gonna cook ours tonight. You could take this roll, wrap it up, freeze it, and take it camping and cut it later. But we're gonna eat tonight. And yeah, I'd like to get 12 in there, but we made this pretty big.
Yeah.
We always overdo it a little bit.
Let's make some big old
Oh, you
honking
want
ones.
about there?
Yeah.
All right.
Make them thick. These are gonna rise a little bit as we cook them. That's a work of art.
Got a couple more here. I can do some little ones on the side.
We're gonna have to clean up our mess. Look at our table.
I know.
Hope we haven't scratched the surface. You know what? That, that's a work of art.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
thing of beauty.
We're gonna make icing later for it.
It has been, 45 minutes
All right.
or so. Take a look, see what they look like. Now you made a sauce to pour on top. What you got in it?
Yes, we did. We actually took a stick of butter
Okay.
and we put in, oh my goodness, that's perfect. 2 tablespoons of honey, and I put in powdered sugar, about probably what, 1/2 cup to a cup. I just kept stirring
Just
it
till
in.
it got thick enough.
And I saw you sneak some cinnamon. Oh, those are perfect.
Look at that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna drizzle this on
Oh
there.
no,
Isn't that
that's
terrible?
not gonna be good.
And let it kind of harden up a little bit. Oh, those are perfect. All right, that looks perfect. Let's let that sit. Wow.
All right. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Just flaky, beautiful, on a Dutch oven. Now it was a little involved, but not terrible.
But you could pre-make it and just throw them in there. What do you think?
It's like donuts. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, this is ridiculous.